our past black belts have gotten inducted officially. They've already got their certificates. But some of our black belts have not been back to get inducted, actually. So what we'd like to do today is we've actually got their induction certificates besides Elliot's. And just like to take a couple minutes, just so everybody kind of knows who's here and why they're getting inducted. Elliot is obvious because he just got his first degree black belt, and he will graduate successfully from the club as its what number is it? 23rd president of the club, and he's led the club and done just an excellent job. So Elliot, here's your official induction. I want to point out that Cody, you got your official certificate last year. Jason, you got yours last year. Last year, yeah, when you did your test. Let's see, we've got Tim. So Tim Gemperline, he served as our president of the club from 1999 to 2000. He achieved his first DON in 2002 and then his second degree in 2007. He had several, all the presidents lead the club in a lot of ways, work at the university, a lot of successful efforts, demos, seminars, outdoor demonstrations, and also weapons seminars. So Tim, even though you've been, maybe you didn't know you were in the Hall of Fame here, this is your official induction certificate. So I'd like to present you with that. Yeah. Appreciate your continued service to the club. Thanks very much. George Doyle III was right around the same time as Tim. George is one of our two-term presidents as well. There's only a few of them that have served in the club. The club will be 30 years old next year. George served 2 terms as the president from 2000 to 2002, achieved his first DON in 2003. And under his leadership, actually, the website we have out there now, he actually helped create that website, get it going at the time, and get the space on the UD server for us. Again, some excellent demonstrations, seminars, and parties that usually everybody remembers the end-of-year parties. And he continues today to mentor numerous students and black belts, and we're just happy that he's able to be in the area and to be able to continue to come in. So, George, again, appreciate your continued service. I did say there's 3 criteria: president, black belt, and special achievements. And we want to recognize Patrick Hammer, actually, and he's looking at us physically like, how in the world did this happen? Patrick made a huge impact on this club, and a lot of you weren't here during the time, like 2009, 2011?
2009 time and
yeah, so a huge impact on Elliot. So Elliot remembers him and all of us who were here at the time. He actually arranged a special, I think he called them office hours, or at least some of the students called them office hours, where people could come in and you didn't have to work out, but you could come in and you could get answers to questions, kind of like the university professor would, I guess. You could do some things without having to commit that hour to a full workout. He served as a coach for some of our initial tournaments. The club didn't really begin to go to tournaments until the late 2000s, really. And so he had some very successful coaching experiences there with a lot of gold medal winners. If you go to the website, you can see him breaking concrete during the demonstrations. I think for you black belt test, you did the flaming fire break and everything.
That's on the website?
The fire isn't, but the newspaper article with the demonstration is on the website. And he also held some special mindfulness classes, which everybody really appreciated. There are a number of former students who couldn't be here today that really commended Patrick for their development and serving as a mentor for them in the club. And so Patrick, we just want to recognize you. You traveled almost 5 hours just to come down to this test today. We see you as a continuing cousin of the club, really. Patrick, if you don't know, Patrick originally is not an ITF specialist. WTF, learning some of the forms, the black belt forms, the ITF has. And so really put a lot of effort into the club with understanding our style and being able to ensure the students were doing our style the way he understood it. And you saw him start today quicker than ever. So Patrick, we really want to honor you. It's our pleasure that you stay around. It's hard for me to separate the other two gentlemen here, but they've got 2 certificates, I will. Jason Thomas, we're reaching back into history. These guys may not have been born in some cases. Some of this. Jason, a 2-term president of the club from 1993 to 1995. Achieved his first Dan in 93, second Dan in 98, and third in 2006. He's just been a critical piece of the club. Without him, this club, I don't think, would be successful, would possibly even be here. He's been just a continuous presence. He's mentored over 500 students and 14 black belts, coached students for tournaments, numerous breaking records, as we talked about. Last time he was in, I don't even think he was warmed up. He came over here, the breaking machine had to be like up here, and he just did the jumping cyclic right through it. Just amazing. For his skills. And luckily, again, a lot of this is if you're local, but Jason has stayed around. And again, without your help, Jason, this club would not be what it is today. So, really same goes for Ramju Dor. Ramju is standing there because even though Jason got his first degree first, Ramju got his third degree. So that is why he is the senior in the line. But really, Ramju came to us in about 1995, 4, so 2 in there, and already had your bachelor's degree, I believe, right? You came here. He's been all around the world. You were actually, your family, you were born in Afghanistan?
Born in Delhi.
In Delhi, okay. You did. Right, all around the world, and we're so happy that he's stayed here and been married, had a family and everything, and again, just an instrumental part of the club. Again, 500 students and black belts, numerous self-defense and sparring seminars. He actually had a satellite school over at the old NCR when NCR existed, and he was an employee there a long time ago. Jason was at NCR too, wasn't he, for a while? He's just dedicated much of his time to the club and to the martial arts in different styles. He's an avid Bruce Lee fan. When you come out and you see the kicks he's doing, you can understand, well, he's just a model black belt. For all your efforts, Ramju, we certainly appreciate that, and we want to present this to you for all citizens. So,